It is Cup Final time at High Marsh or Cooper Stadium this weekend. It's going to be massive. Adelaide City taking on Olympic. The two coaches are with us. Michael Matricciani, welcome.
Chris, how are you?
And George Tsonis, welcome.
Ditts, how you going?
I normally see George in the front bar of the Elephant and Castle, so it's different to see you in here today, George, when we're not having a beer together.
Thanks for that. No problem at all.
No worries. Congratulations to both of you. It's always big to make this Cup Final. Michael, to you, it's been a tough season so far for Adelaide City, but this obviously gives you and the players a little bit of hope.
Of course it does. I think the Cup is something that every club wants to aspire to win. Obviously, playing in the FFA Cup with the other 32 sides around Australia is a carrot that everyone wants to achieve.
Yep.
For us, we've been in a situation this year which has been totally different for any experience that I've had personally with my 15 years at this level, but as a player. But the beauty of it is that we've had to play since round 2 14 finals.
Yeah.
Every single game starting the season with -6 has been a final for us.
Yep.
So it's been the pressure that we've had to deal with week in, week out. We've been able to deal with it over the last couple of months, and our period of results has been a lot better.
Yep.
So we're excited and we're ready for it.
Fantastic. George, I saw your game when you beat our Comets, the reigning champions in this comp.
Yep.
You beat them in the semi-final, and I could see at the final whistle the delight on the players' faces. This clearly means a heck of a lot to your club too.
Oh, it is. Compared to Adelaide City, we're a very young club. To get to the final, since last final this club has played is in 2004 when I was the captain and we played in the losing grand final. But yeah, so much. We sat down at the start of the year and made a promise to ourselves that the club is ready to win silverware if we can. And I think from top down, we've crossed all the T's, dotted the I's. We're here. We've given ourselves every chance, but the reality is the biggest mount ahead of us now is Adelaide City. So that's the main focus.
Yeah. Can I say you've done it under a little bit of pressure because you lost Delira earlier in the season, and there are some people that think he's the best player in the competition. So to lose him's a big hole in your side. But then players like Halliday and the other defenders have been so solid, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, Andrea's been huge for the club. When he went down, I think a lot of us went down too. But to our credit, to Matty Halliday, to a great acquisition, even to some of the younger boys, Thomas Brown, Jacob Butler-Bowden in defence, and now recently signing Christy Vangeli from Greece, represented Albania 18 times. It's just huge. So everyone's chipped in a little bit, including younger boys, coaching staff. It's just a magnificent effort from all.
Yeah, the Parissos family catching a lot of fish to bring these boys out from, from overseas. It's fantastic. No, it's great for the competition. I'm only taking them because it's fantastic to see the players of this calibre out. And I hope Delira's back soon because he is a wonderful player for our local league. Yourself, you've had to put together an interesting squad as well. You've lost players, gained players. That mustn't have been easy for you.
Look, in the off, it's always going to be difficult losing a lot of players in the off season and coming in late, and then we're having to put the best squad we have together over the off season. But over the last window, we've been able to pick up players like Adriano Pellegrino, Joe Gauci, and now Fabio Ferreira. So they're 3 great additions that we're looking forward to cementing them in the team and looking forward to this week and then for the remainder of the season.
Michael, tell me about your semi-final. I didn't get to see it, but Elizabeth Downs, what an interesting club, what an interesting story. And I'm told that the fans were like 6 deep around the fence.
It was a great atmosphere. As a player, you always want to play in the biggest crowd possible. And that was like a final with 2,500 people there. I think over 2,000 of them were Elizabeth Downs supporters, which they were giving us stick, which was great. So it was a great experience, and they're a good footballing side.
Yeah.
Like I obviously speaking to a few ex-Metro players that I played with, and they were like, "This is going to be a challenge," and we were ready for it, and it was a battle.
Yep.
But they pushed us all the way, and credit to them. But yeah, it was great to get over the line.
And isn't that what's great about this cup competition, that a team like that gets through, and the winner of this match gets to play on a national scale, which is just great for the players. So we're looking forward to that. You two must have played against each other at some stage.
Yeah, I think it was towards the end of my career at City. We played. I think Michael was at Campbelltown, and I think he probably scored a couple on me. So
I'm sure you kicked me a few times.
That's right. Exactly.
I think I did.
Exactly.
I had no choice because I couldn't catch up with you.
Actually, I want to ask you about that. As a coach, the frustrations when you go from being player to coach, because you are one of the great goal scorers we've seen. There's no doubt about that. What's it like when you see someone miss, or you think, my God, how did he not get that in, or how did he miss that header? Are they the frustrations for you as a coach?
Not really, because I know as a player, yes, I might have scored a few goals, but I definitely miss my fair share as well. So you know what the players are thinking, and you try and tap into the psychology of the game and keep them positive and about believing if you miss one, the next one you're going to score, and how you can train that and analyse that in games and how you can assess certain situations. You try and help the players as best as you can.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you to Michael and to George. We're looking forward to this on the weekend, the Big Cup Final. The action starts at 10 a.m. with the under-18s, followed by the reserves, and then the huge clash, Adelaide City taking on Olympic. Enjoy the weekend. Thanks, boys.
Thanks, Ditts.
Good on you, Michael.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thank you.